think we're getting packet loss again.
Ladies and gentlemen, a question that's been asked since day one of me, you just playing the game. Expel, hey, why are you so good at sniping, man? I don't know, but I'm gonna try and give you all the tips and tricks that I can to be better. So today, that is what we're going to be doing. I'm hopping in. We're gonna be playing one game. I'll tell you what, it is something that I think you guys are really going to get a lot of value of. If you enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, drop the video like, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna way to 300,000 on the channel, and twitch.tv/Expel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna show you the class before we hop into things, just so you know what it is. So let's get into it. First things first, we're gonna have our Fafar. Doesn't matter, you can change this to whatever you want. I highly recommend maybe the Cold War MP5, something like that. We've got our sniper, double time overkill amped. We want amped so that we can switch weapons faster to the sniper in intense situations. We have the thermite and the heartbeat sensor. Just to cover the FAR, here's what it looks like. Not a big deal. You can just pause it or do whatever you want. We're going to talk about the Car 98K real quick. We've got our monolithic suppressor to make sure that we can get it as long as we can possibly go. We have our Sin Guard custom 27.6. Same reason. We have our tac laser. That's going to help us aim down. And personally, I like the way that it feels on the gun. That's up to you. You can also switch this out for the, I think it's the Sport Comb. And that's going to add basically the same exact thing. And you don't have to deal with the tac laser. It's literally the exact same. Or some people, I think, actually go with the stippled grip take. Again, entirely up to you. Then we have the sniper scope and sleight of hand. I highly recommend this exact setup, ladies and gentlemen. This is all you need here, and let's go ahead and let's hop into the craziest tips and tricks to help you guys become better snipers in Warzone.
I think there might be a guy outside at that building. No, we do have another guy though. Boy, he tried to Pellington me, bro. I don't know if there's more people here, so we got to be very, very careful. But I'm going to give you things that we're going to try and cover in the video. We're going to try and cover jump shots, jumping around corners to get kills. We're going to try and cover bunny hops. We're going to try and cover car shots, when to peek, how to peek, especially from things like laying down, crouch, things like that. How to move into your shots, and how to jump out of cars. And then we're also going to cover when not to snipe in general. So these are all the things that I kind of want to cover in this video. That would be ideal. There's no guarantee that we can hit everything just because of like the things that are very situational. But we're going to try and hit as many of those as we can. And I'm going to try and give you guys as much of an opportunity to get better at sniping, because this is something that people ask me about all the time. They ask me how I'm so good at sniping and things like that. To be quite honest, I'm not the best. There was a point to where I would consider myself like top 5 in Warzone. That was months ago, literal months ago. And that was because all I did was use the Car 98K. People got tired of it. So I was like, all right, well, we're going to switch out. We're going to stop using the Car 98K because people were like, oh, another Car 98K gameplay. Wow, so good. So I stopped doing it, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm still pretty good at sniping. I still understand the concept, and I can still kind of explain to you the things that you need to do it. I'm not going to be perfect, so don't think that I'm going to be Testament or anybody like that, but I am going to probably hit some shots here and there. There's a guy inside the building.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Lol, imagine. You go, big dog? Big dig? So the goal here, I'm going to close the door and then shoot through it. Which works, by the way. Which works. Shoot. He's right down below. I think he just opened the one that was outside. We're gonna go up top. What? How did you get up here, dog? Oh, he opened that one? No way. That's wild. That's crazy. All right, we still need $800 more. What a game already, dude. What a game already. Can we cross? Is that going to be over there? No, we need to go there. Let's go here. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's go here. All right, so we're going to head over here. We're going to go ahead and grab our loadout as soon as physically possible, as soon as we can get over there. I'm going to throw stopping power rounds in my FAMAS. My FAMAS. I keep calling it FAMAS because it looks like a FAMAS, but it's a FAR. The FAR. So we're going to throw it in that, and then we're going to try and have conversations about things like that. Now, one thing that's really not able to be taught is how to shoot people at a distance. First of all, it depends on the attachments that you have on your weapon and things like that. I might actually cover the weapon at the... I don't know. I may have covered the weapon at the beginning of the video and talked about, you know, the class setup just so you guys know what's going on. Ooh, gotta pop the back, dude. Gotta pop the bag. Let's do Car 98 FAR. All right. Let's check it out. Now, I saw that there was a guy on that roof earlier, so I want to go ahead and peek that. And while I'm running, I'm going to do my best to keep cover just because, like, if I have a sniper, I need to have some sort of cover because if I'm out in the open, it's going to take me a second at all times to figure out how to snipe somebody. So I try and, like, keep in the trees from, like, you know, maybe that corner there, which is where people would normally peek. And whenever I'm playing, I'm thinking about constantly, like, where do people normally do something, you know? How do people normally play? And so most people are pretty, like, predictable. Like, in most scenarios, people are just very, very predictable. So it makes it pretty easy to be able to, oh, no. Makes it pretty easy to be able to fight people and win the gunfights. But some people are just little weirdos, man. And you have to understand that they're going to try and... Like right here, we're going to head glitch through the car. And he should be like right there. What we can do is just go ahead and push over a little bit. I'll go up top. You need to listen closely. I'm going to turn up the audio. What? Easy. Yeah, I know, man. I know. That was crazy. That was crazy. Outplayed. So right there, the first thing that I wanted to do was, like, when I hop out of a car, depending on the distance that the player is at, and in that specific scenario, he was at a pretty far distance. I'm hopping out of the car. I'm going to position the car to where it's turned the opposite direction, so I'm not jumping out to where they're going to see me, and make sure that the car is not up against the wall either. And then I'm going to hop out and I'm going to look through the window. I'm going to look over the roof, stuff like that, so I can get a head glitch, and it's going to give me more of an opportunity to kill them than it is them to kill me. So that's the first thing, is like how to basically jump out of cars and things like that to where you're going to be in the best situation. And I'm trying to give you guys really, like, actual examples as to how to do things, stuff like that. Which is why we're actually playing rather than just me hopping in a private match. I think a lot of people, they want to see the in-game scenarios rather than... So there's two people on top of that building. And you got to kind of aim ahead of people. Like that right there. You see, and then I'm aiming ahead just slightly. There's another car that stopped maybe like over here somewhere. Maybe it's the Jeep or something. It was the Jeep. The guy right there. It's weird. I mean, I constantly try and go for headshots, which is what makes a lot of my gameplays clean. Is that I'll literally just try and hit a headshot on people whenever it's absolutely in no way necessary. And then again, jumping out of the car, see the guy right there. He knows that I'm peeking him. He's probably going to peek me. I need to reload. And then whenever we're sitting here, we're looking around at all angles. We don't want to get caught in a bad spot. But dude, this game is so laggy. What's going on? What? Hello? Are you serious? Can I please just have this conversation? Is it this hard, man? Did my internet cut out? Dude. We're gonna have to keep that open for a little bit. All right, looks like it's finally fixed itself. Let's go ahead and get our ghost sniper class. I think we're getting packet loss again. So a lot of the time, the first thing that I do whenever I go to snipe, and you saw it right there, Matt, you can slow it down or whatever you'd like to do. Whenever I go to snipe somebody that's on top of a building, I'm not going to start here. Okay, I'm not going to start here. I aim exactly where they're at, and then I aim down. And then I move into it as well, okay? So, like, you guys can't really see it. But on my keyboard, I'm not moving, or I'm not, like, moving the mouse, because if I was, it changed, like, the angle at which I was looking. But I'm just walking left to right here. And that, a lot of the time, is going to be how I walk into shots rather than trying to just move my aim. Because it gets difficult, especially if you're on controller, to snipe people. You know what I mean? It's going to be difficult. So you have to be able to adjust instead of like thinking, oh, I need to just aim with my hand. You're going to want to aim with like, you know, your other analog stick or your WASD, whatever it is that you're using. And make sure that, oh my God. Make sure that you're not just trying. If you're trying to aim with the aim and stick or with your mouse at all times, you're going to fail. It's very difficult to be that precise with any sort of like aiming things. So what you want to do is get close and walk into it. That's going to be a big thing. And I recommend you just try and do different things like whenever you're playing the game. So what we do here. What? 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 Hello? This is being weird. This guy's definitely being a weirdo. What? Dude. Hello? I'm so confused right now. He's above? Is he? All right. If that's the case, we're gonna do this a little bit different. Let's go up. I didn't really check around. Gracious, dude. Gracious. This is tough. So one thing that's really hard to teach, which you just saw right there, is shooting people at a distance. It's basically impossible to teach because it's one of those things where it depends on the distance. So you have to be precise and just learn from experience. Because even then, you saw I could hit the guy that was standing still because I went slightly above his head. And then I physically couldn't hit the guy that was jumping. Wasn't perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. You shouldn't expect yourself to be perfect. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of all the stuff again. There's a guy right below me. I wish he'd just come out, man. Now, I'm not the kind of person that likes to snipe on top of buildings and things like that. It's really just not my thing. But I need to figure out what this guy's doing. He's super sus, annoying me to death. So we covered how to jump out of cars. We covered how to move into shots. We need to cover how to peek. I'm going to show you that right now. In all reality, it's literally just like crouching behind something, lining up your shot. Like so I have somewhat of a photographic memory, right? I'm going to be able to like picture things for when I move. I think I just saw him. You want to also predict your enemy's movement, things like that. Yeah, see, I just dropped frames there and I don't know why. You want to be able to like predict your movement, things like that. Weird flex of me doing this. No, it's not that bad. Basically, in your head, whenever you're playing, you want to aim first where they're going to be, then you crouch. Okay? Once you stand up, you want to be aimed where you should be aimed, because if you move your aim, like if you're like right here and you like move to the right, you're going to be far to the right. You want to make sure that you're aiming like right here where it is, right there, and then you crouch, you just stand right back up. You don't want to be moving your aim that much. Just imagine where it's going to be and shoot there. Step 1, obtain a photographic memory chip. Yeah, that would be ideal. No, it's not that bad. For me, like, that's just the way that I imagine things. I remember scenarios based on like the way that things look. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had an argument with someone in the past and remembered the argument perfectly because I was playing like Call of Duty at the time, and it was like certain maps and things like that. So that's like how it is for me. That's literally how I remember things. All right, so we're gonna stop right here. This is entirely unnecessary, but the guy should peek right there. You want to predict movement is what I was talking about just a minute ago. So whenever I'm sniping, I try and predict where people are going to move. We saw he was right here, right? We saw him while we were in the truck. He started moving to the right. So for me, most players are going to follow through with that movement. A lot of them may end up peeking back. A lot of the people you guys are going to face, because my lobbies in most cases are going to be harder. I know there's a lot of you guys that do have platinum lobbies just like I do all the time, and diamond lobbies and all that. But a lot of the people you're going to face are going to have very predictable movement. And if skill-based matchmaking wasn't in the game, we'd see a lot more of that, because people can be predictable in the way that they move, and it's just the way that people are. So if you predict movements and you think, oh, you know, if I aim here, they might just walk into it, that's going to be very, very useful for you. I can't tell you the number of times that I've actually died because someone predicted my movement and it just happened to work out for him. Like, a lot of the times I try and do the exact opposite of what I should, like what people think that I would be doing. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Now, one thing I haven't been able to cover in this is bunny hops. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to give you an actual example, but basically what happens with a bunny hop is you want to jump going one way, and when you land, you jump again. It's not a super hard thing to do, but it does take a little bit of timing. So what I try and do is oh no. That's not what I want. This guy's... such a weirdo, dude. What? How did he land in... Dude, why were you in the... How did you get in the back of the truck, dog? Seriously? That's wild. Sniping people out of cars. Again, just so this is something I guess that I covered like a minute ago, like before this game, and it didn't get recorded, but I covered it. So basically, when you're sniping people out of cars, there's a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. You're either sniping directly at people, which is when they're coming at you straight on, which is the easiest way to kill people, or you're sniping just the slightest bit ahead, which is what you'll see me do basically all the time. And like when they're going directly away from you or directly at you, it's a lot easier to hit your shots. That's what I'm talking about, bunny hop. That's the bunny hop right there. Because first of all, people realize that they have a much smaller chance to kill you because you're going to be doing those maneuvers. So they may just run away like that guy did. But that's your bunny hop. And whenever it comes to sniping people out of cars, you just saw that. You want to aim just a hair ahead. Whenever you're shooting at people in trucks, it's basically impossible to snipe them out at the side. You might hit it once every 400 shots. And I'm very serious about that. It's very rare that you will see somebody shoot someone out of a truck. They're very armored. It's basically impenetrable in most scenarios. So don't expect to be able to just shoot people out of trucks. Now, Jeeps, Rovers, things like that, like tactical Rovers, they're going to be a little bit easier to shoot people out of. This guy's in a rose skin. Pog you. Hey, man. Hey, that's cool. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Fight to a redeployment.
What the heck? Luckily, I think we've pretty much covered everything. Whenever it comes to sniping. Oh, sick. Fog you. Wait, what? No, wait. What? Come on. No, 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 no. Get in the car. All right, we're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here. Don't follow me, dog. This is so frustrating, man. This is overwhelmingly frustrating. And the worst part is that I know that the clip is empty on the gun. So, like, I'm in kind of a situation here. No, no, no. Don't come this way. All right. Get a quick heal up. And a reload. Once we do this, we're pretty much set. All right. There it is. This guy... I got to be careful with that guy. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get my loadout because I like to use amped. And that's very useful for whenever I need to switch weapons and things like that in a pinch. What we're going to do is just stop right here. Nice. It's literally just everybody in Bertha's right now. But it's kind of wild. Oh, there's a dead body in here. Dead body in the hallway, dude. Dead body in the hallway. This guy's so annoying, man. So annoying. All right, so I think we pretty much covered everything. Jumping around corners is basically paired with bunny hops most of the time. You want to just try and pair it with bunny hops. This is the weirdest game ever. I swear to God. This is, in fact, the weirdest game. Oh, of course. Of course, man. God almighty. No. No, don't shoot the truck. Don't shoot the truck, whatever you do. Please. I'm not ready. Let me stop the car right here. Lay down in the bush. Chill for a second. Every game for me is the weirdest game ever. It really is, dude. So this is a good example of how hard it is to shoot people out of cars. Because, like, no matter what, you're probably going to miss. Like, the chances of you not missing are much slimmer than the chances of you hitting by a long shot. By a very, very ridiculously long shot. So we need to play rotation here. We've got 13 kills. We got 4 players left. Let's try and keep covered. Don't want to give away our position here. Not too quick. Snipe that guy out of the car. Okay. Got that guy.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Go!
Gas is closing in.
Oh my God. GG's. That guy hit the jump shot, man. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he did hit the jump shot. Wow. That's it, man. That is it. GG's. Good for that guy. Hey, GG's. That's exactly how we want to see something like that end. It's a 1v1 snipe off. I'm not the best sniper in the game, but I think that gives you guys a great idea as to how to snipe in Call of Duty Warzone and get a crap load of kills. 15 kills. It's a great game. Can't even argue with it. That guy just had position. I thought that he was behind the other side of the truck because where he jumped out. I thought the rock would push him to the other side. Yo, Death War, GG's, baby. That'll be a YouTube video, brother. Hey, congrats on the win, man.